Hi, I'm Alan,
My name's Henry.
and we're from writershite.net.
In this edition, we're going to be reviewing the alleged horror film Shutter.
Yeah, just recently out in the movie theatres, and give it a quick breakdown. What's
Well, basically what it's about is this couple, American couple, they've gotten married. He's a photographer, she's his newlywed wife, and they moved to Japan, to Tokyo, for an assignment. He's been assigned to work for an advertising agency in Tokyo. And this is a story, it's a ghost story, basically.
Yeah, it's one of those kind of sort of classic Japanese, ghost stories, where there's some spiritual going on.
Yeah, the phenomena is called, ghost photography, I think it's what this, or something along those lines, where if an individual is being haunted, the ghost will appear in the form of swirls and distortions in Polaroid photos or other types of photographs.
Yeah.
So what happens is this photographer, these images start appearing on his photos.
Yeah, but before he starts taking the photographs, what happens is they're just in Japan and they're going to, was it staying in a hotel or something like that, or some kind of cottage? Anyway, they're driving somewhere at night.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And they're on this road, and there's nobody on the road, and suddenly out of nowhere, this girl in a nightgown appears.
Yeah.
And if any of you have ever seen the similar ilk type movies like The Ring or The Grudge,
yeah,
it's this girl appears.
Same girl, hair over the face.
Exactly, along with you're walking arms down by the side.
Yeah.
She comes out into the road, and
her body goes hurling over the top of the car.
Then, exactly, she gets whacked and off she goes. So, and then but the car goes off the road, and they hunt about for her. They can't find her.
Yeah.
Right. So what happens is the husband's on his assignment, and he starts taking photographs and shots, and suddenly, bit by bit, these little marks appear on the photographs, don't they?
The wife, the newlywed, the new wife, she then meets up with a person who tells her that the images are ghost images.
Yes.
And she then starts piecing together that the woman that appears in these pictures is somehow related to her husband.
Yeah.
And that's what this film is about.
Yeah, basically. And what happens, without telling you the whole plot of the story, the husband and two friends had,
ill dealings.
Ill dealings is a good way to put it with this
other
girl,
Japanese girl.
Yeah. So so what happens is the girl dies, and her spirit comes back to haunt everybody associated.
Yeah. I mean, we're not going to tell you exactly how it ends, but that's the essence of the film. Again, let us emphasize, if a film is right, that means we're going to refer it. We're going to say you must see it. It's an excellent film. It's the type of film that we're going to remember for a long period of time. If it's shite, you're not going to remember it. You don't need to see it. And unfortunately, this film, for me, falls down on all four legs.
Yeah, same here.
It was poorly acted.
I had big expectations because I was a big fan of The Ring and The Grudge. I thought they were really well done movies.
Yeah.
And this one's a very poor relation.
The frights, we're expecting a lot of frights. There was no real gross things. I mean, a few bug images.
There was one really scary bit where I actually jumped out my seat. That was where the guy was sitting in the chair and
turned around.
Yeah, turn around. Yeah,
Oh,
there was that kind of sitting in the chair scene, turn around and hand on the shoulder thing. But I wasn't expecting it because up until that point the movie had been really lame.
Yeah.
And but I quite enjoy reviewing the shite movies.
Oh yeah,
it's good to slate movies like that.
Yeah, because then we know when we've seen the shite, we really know what the top-notch films are.
Exactly. So this movie for me definitely was a shite. I was expecting more. I expected more of a Grudge or The Ring, which were quite good, well done movies.
We expected way more frights.
I was waiting for the frights to start.
Poor acting.
Yeah.
It just really was not a.
The script was awful, really. I thought.
There's a few instances where we were chuckling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seem to recall.
I mean, it's quite. There's a lot of money, a lot of effort goes into making these movies, but I think sometimes the scripts are so weak that the actors have to really force it to get anything out of it. Yeah. And I think a lot of that was quite forced.
Well, from what I understand, this film they wanted to get a PG-13 rating so that in the United States it could attract a wider audience, whereas a restricted rating would limit the audience. But that really made the film just a lukewarm horror film, or I should say ghost story, and it really was lukewarm for me.
We went to see it in the theatre. There was only 3 people in the theatre.
Yeah,
it was
a sad film. Get out the hankies.
Anyway, so unfortunately we've got to give it a shite this time.
Yeah.
We can't give rights every time.
No, we certainly can't. And thank you for watching. Henry and Alan, we're with writershite.net. No BS movie review, gents. And stick around for other reviews on our website.
And once again, thanks to all the our fans out there. We appreciate all your emails.
Yep,
Thank you.
Keep them coming in.